Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Falcon? What's up, Brian? Yo, thanks again, Thrill. What's up, bro? I'm hoping I'm able to tell the characteristic because I'm going to be shooting most of these at the 300, and I feel like it looks an awful lot like a common. What's up, Corp? What's up, Uncle Ben? Yo, Corp, can you tell the characteristic red deer from the comments, like, pretty easily, or no? Because in the lodge, it looked just like a common. I'm kind of, like, scared I'm going to shoot one at the 300 if it's, like, a diamond. Nice, Landon. Which one do you get, bro? Oh, okay. What's up, Buck? They should all be in my lodge tour video. I had all of them by then. Okay, this zone is a little bit annoying. Sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't. I have a feeling my tent is too close. Nice, bro. Yes, I'm gonna have a feeling my tent is a little bit close. Let's move it back a little bit. And I don't think I could even move back at all. Okay, fuck it. I didn't used to have issues with the sun. Actually, I think I did at one point. Okay, that's good to know. If I just see one that looks a little different, I'm just gonna shoot it with the normal gun. Just in case. I don't know. I can't. If I say it right now, it'll be inaccurate because I just shot like a stack. So it's not gonna be perfectly accurate. But it was when I started the stream. "39 kills, 16 diamonds." I don't know how much of that is accurate though. It's probably like 1 in 6. What it was before. I did like shoot down 2 5s. Like, but I don't think that's gonna matter at all. Especially when like my map's already pretty managed. Feels weird not having any tents up for fallow, and they're probably never gonna go back up. No, I don't have a single reason to hunt fallow. What's up, Herb? Nice, Buck. I did get an albino also yesterday. I didn't even finish the Great One grind that I was in. I went like after the Ice Smoke, I went like 200 more kills and got a super rare albino. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Never again. I didn't even finish. I was gonna finish that grind this morning, but I'm like, I could care less. And it'll probably be another Irish Mocha too, which would just kind of make me salty. I know I'd get 2 in a row. Yeah, it was max weight. I think it might have been like slightly under, but it was like it wasn't very big scoring. Like 264, 265. But I'll tell you exactly from the screenshot. It was 265.53. I haven't even put it in the lodge yet. I gotta find room for like the multi-mount. Dude, I'm not gonna have. Did I not get any diamonds this rotation? That's pretty unlucky. That's crazy rare, man. It's up to you. Yeah, I mean, I got like screwed on the albino, bro. I got like so many recently, but they were all like level 4s. I don't even know. All of my red fox should be in the lodge tour. The zone is so weird because sometimes they drink here and sometimes they drink where the solo level 2 is. Red deer is sick, dude. I haven't got to do it since the update. It's pretty good, but this rotation, I guess I got nothing, bro. It should be like 1 in 6. That's what it was last time I counted. I mean, I shot like 2 level 5s down to level 4s since then, but I don't think 2 is gonna matter. I just didn't want to have any level 5s on the map in case I get one that spawns. Makes it a lot easier to tell. Nice, bro. Let's go. How big was it? It's like a little one, or it's like one of them wide ones? Okay, I've only got one here. I must not have got really good respawns. Fuck is this, dude? I mean, level 6s, bro. My HM sucks. Alright, bro. No worries. Yeah, I turned it on off stream and I forgot to turn it back off. But the Tiawaroa music is a lot less annoying than like ASCII, for example, or like Scotland. Like I have to turn it off on those maps, bro. Yeah. This is the only outpost I go to, so I shouldn't hear it too often. And the zones are gonna be doing the thing where they just don't show up. It's that zone and this zone that are like annoying as fuck. I don't even know what causes them not to show up. Oh, this one's here now. I didn't even see you, bro. What? You're damn foggy. I've only had one red deer out of 4 since HMing go over 100. Nothing yet. Just don't want to be here now. What's up, 6? Yeah, I mean, there's no point in going back for fallow. I have all the super rares and the great ones. If they ever add new furs, maybe. Yeah, what's this new community challenge? What do you even have to do? Oh, well, I don't need to do that either anymore. There's one. Oh. Yeah, the 2 solos show up. That's it. You serious? Oh no, they're here. Yeah, I got a Mela like a week or 2 ago. And I got the albino yesterday. The albino is pissing me off, bro. I kept getting so many level 4 albinos. I did, Rian. That would have been pretty lucky, though, to get all the SRs that fast. My relic's been pretty good recently. I still don't get them half that fast. What's up, Jennifer? Well, my respawns are gonna be shit because of how long it took me to kill that last one. No. I don't need to hunt them anymore. I already have everything I want. Here we go. Never mind. These, my luck's fucking terrible, bro. What? Where's my, like, diamonds? Well, maybe I shoot one more. I have to shoot one anyway to get the community challenge. Yeah, very. Use the collars, Jennifer, like the e-collars for ducks and stuff, and use the locator calls for the turkey. It's pretty easy to find them that way. Once you have your zones, they seem to respawn pretty much like normal for the turkeys. For the ducks, you have to kill like the whole flocks. It's kind of weird. It shouldn't take you that long. How many more left do you have? Fuck. Nice one, Brendan. Awesome, bro. You're supposed to be here, right? Yep. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, so, oh. Yeah, bad response. I got an albino on my second test rotation, and it was a fucking level 8. Oh, sorry, level 7. Oh, speaking of a 9, there we go. And a 5, bro, what? It was not going too well. How did you get another blade back Fowler, bro? I only got 6 out of like 46, man. Fuck. Well, hopefully the moose finish up pretty soon. That's why shooting those 5s made it worse, bro. Yeah, apparently, bro. I got all these 2s and shit. I'm still getting 5s. Look, there's like 3 spike red deer here. I thought I had 4 in this zone. Guess not. It's definitely just heating up a fucking 50,000 diamond rotation like for fallow. That happens fairly often for red deer. I don't think so. I know I killed 2. They went to 4s. I don't think that even mattered. 1 was over here. No, that's him. I think this area, no, this area and like is like a respawn trap kind of thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I have that many 2s. I think they're just all stacked up in one area. I think I only have like 10. Also, you're doing Scotland, so it's probably a lot harder to get 2s because there's less bucks, so there's gonna be less of a chance that you get one as an initial spawn. This one guys respawns instantly, bro. What? The lucky zone. This is my zone I got my first ever great one on. That's why I gotta use it. I don't even like this zone, but I have to use it. I'm like kind of glad I had one after I reset the game. I don't see this zone very often. I also probably did way more than 1,100 kills on red deer for HM. Yeah, see, look, now the solo's over here. And the herd zone's over here, bro. That's why I keep my tent in the middle. Yeah, Cork said his dime rate it wasn't bad. It was like 1 in 10, but he said he wants better. Just kill like 21 and get 1 diamond, bro. What is my diamond rate? How it feels to be a big content creator. We have jumpers. Yeah, I think okay, Cork's in Scotland. There's one. Yeah, I must have jumpers because I only got 1 deer in every zone. Ah, there's one. See, that almost looks like aerotheristic, is what I think it would be, but it just looks like a light brown because I see 50 that look exactly like it. Because I don't need to do fallow anymore, and I still need one of the racks for the red deer crate one. I need the mid rack. Yeah, I'll go shoot some Pine Marten eventually. Actually, I should probably transition over to mink as well. I want to get like an albino mink female. I got a Mela and a Piebald, so it's kind of greedy, but I also want to get a silver male. I want to see what they look like. Yeah, I manage my foxes to level 3 Sunsoul season. Thinking about going to level 2s, but I've already got all the great ones, so I'm just going for a super rare. I don't want to take like a week to fucking shoot a few level 3s down. Mocha Blade. Damn, dude, you're getting lucky as shit with these combos. I mean, it's kind of unlucky you're getting the same ones over and well, the same rack, but Mocha Blade is like a top 5 combo, bro. And you got that massive silver combo, or silver blade. How many blade racks do you have now? I think you have the same amount as me in like a fifth of the kills. Oh. Yeah, we had jumpers. What guy's hiding? Honestly, with the amount I get jumpers, I'm thinking about just fucking putting it, like, taking up my pickup tent from one of these other zones and just putting it over here so I don't have to, like, ATV across. Yeah, so, okay, so 6, but that's how many I had. I had 6. Yeah, I'm gonna take my pickup tent. I never ended up using a pickup tent here before because I had one on fallow. I like to keep it here so I don't have to, like, go all the way out there. But I think I'm gonna move that pickup tent over here. Because going to get the quad, go all the way around is pretty annoying. Oh yeah, you got one of the smaller ones then. I know most of mine were like small except for that one painted that I got was like 257. But that's not even the max. Yeah, I only got 6 blade racks in total in 46. Like 1 of everything, but then 2 of the silvers. I've got 50,000, well, 51,000 probably now. I hunted a bunch yesterday, and then 31,000 before I reset my game. But I also like don't claim my kills when I'm doing the HM, so it's probably like another 30 to 40,000 that's missing. Yeah, that's insane. Because I see so many people get the blade racks. For me, I had the same amount of blade racks as I got big racks. Most of mine were just spoons and Irish elks. I've been live for 28 minutes. No, that's on OBS. I think I've been live on YouTube for 23 minutes. I did for fallow. I think it was 462 kills for that combo. Alright, Jennifer. Gotta check the zone over here too for jumpers. I love that all my jumper zones are like easily accessible. That's like one thing that I don't want to change about this map. It's like this one's got an outpost on it. This one's like right beside one I shoot. And this one's right beside one I shoot. It's like I have 5. Maybe I have 6. I don't know. 5 or 6. Yeah, okay, I have 6 currently. I said the numbers wrong from the notepad. Do I just like not have one here? Surprising. Nice, bro. Painted blade is awesome. And we got like the biggest fucking possibility. Bro, you were like 1 kilogram away from a Mocha Irish Elk. You got like the max weight the painted blades can be, or the blade rex can be. Yeah, I think 109.4 is the biggest they can go, because I've got Irish Elks at like 110. Oh, nope, you're hiding away. You're a new spawn, right? Look awfully wide for a 4. Maybe a 5. Yep, you were. I knew it. Trying to hide away with all the little ones, huh? Think I wouldn't notice? I got it yesterday. Or like, this is like one of the ones I would be leaving for HM. It's like I'm getting that in my main zone now. Come on. It must be because I just shot down the great one and like the stack. That's probably what's going on. Usually after like you shoot a great one, the diamond rate kind of fucking dies. At least for me on like every species. Oh, the other one's right there, dude. I didn't even see him. Pine Martin is chilling for now, dude. Well, red deer is pretty easy. You just go around and shoot them. And they both are. But if you use the feeders, you just gotta be careful to make sure you're actually shooting down everything. But for red deer, just go to the drink zone and shoot them down to level 4s. On Scotland, you might have to do like 3s to get like an insane diamond rate. Because all 3s for red deer should be possible. It'd just be very, very difficult. But you don't have to get them all to level 3, obviously. Like half and half. Yeah, appreciate it, Red. Dude, Kraken told me to use the fucking muzzle loader, so I thought I was gonna botch it too. But I just used the new one. I just cheated and used the new one. What's up, Gunsmoke? Dude, I think I've got like every type of mythical. Hold up, I'm game resetting because I probably spooked something. Depends on your level of HM, but I would say probably like before 2K is usually pretty common, so that's like 1500. Is that a diamond? Finally, dude. Alright, Thrill. Appreciate it, bro. Well, Yanni, it looks like your HM is pretty good. So, I mean, at this point, it's, well, could be a little bit better. But, yeah. I would try to make your HM a little bit better. It seems to, like, impact the red deer a lot. I know a lot of people that have... Well, basically anybody I know that does insane HM on red deer gets, like, hella short grinds for them. So I guess that's what I would try to do. Try to maybe shoot off a couple 5s that you have. Oops. happens if you shoot a red deer doe? No, they're not does, but what happens if you shoot one? Because I've always wondered. Like, I'd be, like, extra careful just in case. But if it's, like, fallow, I'm, like, not even gonna worry about it. Nice, Buck. Yeah, that happened to a few people. No, Bella, I feel like there's a issue with that right now. I hope they can do something to fix that. I'm gonna put this pickup tent somewhere else so I can just ATV down here. That's what I did before. What's up, Jaden? Yeah, you're probably gonna get the mid rack instantly. Another super rare. Okay, I swear my diamond rate on red deer is actually good. It's really bad right now. And here we get to experience the funnest part of hunting red deer when you get a bad shot and you have to track the other one for about 45 minutes IRL. If you can even find the track. What do you mean, shot plenty? Well, good luck with that, Jake. Hopefully you can get that, man. They shouldn't be very hard on Scotland. I feel like the hardest one is obviously going to be the fox. Oh, like the hinds. Okay, I got you. Glad I asked that. Yeah, I never ended up shooting one. Actually, I did when I was first starting my very first ever Great One grind, I tried to swap them into the main zones because I heard somebody say that. Like, I tried to, like, swap the males with the females. And, tried that, and what do you know? Absolutely nothing happened. I swear that's it's fake. I swear swapping the stuff into main zones is, like, it's a fake, it's a ploy to get you to, like, fuck up your grinds. I've never seen anybody that does that, and it actually works. Oh yeah, very low. We're gonna be here for 6 hours tracking this guy down. Yeah, I have a piebald female. Where is it? I think it's on this lake. It became piebald after the update. Why couldn't that have been one of the males that were stacked, huh? Yeah, that's incredibly lucky, Buck, because most of the time for like 99.9% of the player base, when they shoot a whitetail doe, it just creates a new zone. Fucks up their grind. Yo, what's up, Froggy? Appreciate you stopping by. How are you doing today? That's insane, Aiden. So I only got 6 out of 46. I mean, Cork has, what, 12 now? And he's got 6 blades? Like, should be the most common one because it's the lowest scoring one. But that's not always true, because the whitetail low scoring ones are like, you never see them. What's up, Mix? Well, I had a good amount of kills per hour going until this guy. I've been 5 minutes trying to get him. That's going pretty good. Oh, you don't have 12, you get 11, bro. What? It's even worse. At least you're not getting spoons. The blades are better than the spoon racks. Yeah. I had that happen one time too. And it actually went to a zone I liked. But I'm not risking that happening again. Oh, I shot him in the face, bro. That's fucked up. Anyways, everything should be respawned now. Yeah, like the grinds when you're not doing HM can get really, really rough. Like my first red deer, which is my first ever great one, took over 10,000 kills. It's like I started it in 2022 and didn't get it until the end of 2024. And I've seen some, specifically for bear, I've seen some rough ones too. Like, bear seem to be the ones I see the most that go over 10,000. I don't know what it is, but it's probably because they bounce around a lot, and a lot of times people end up getting them and they don't realize. Like, you really gotta check your exteriors quite regularly. Yeah, you know what's crazy with Squidster? I feel like he has 4 Great One Bear on his map that jumped, and that's why he can't spawn another one, because I'm pretty sure it tops out at 4. So I feel like 20k without a Great One, like, you have to be doing something wrong at that point. Like, you can go over 10k with bad RNG pretty easily, but I feel like once you get to 20k, that's gotta be, it's like a skill issue in there somewhere. I only check my exteriors when I notice my bears are missing, but it is smart to do it every now and then because they are solo animals, even though they're bound to, like, I'm assuming you're doing the 4-leg thing. Even though they're supposed to respawn there, if you kill like all of them at once and then their respawns get delayed and they all respawn at once, it'll try to shove other ones out. So I've had up to 4 at one time bounce off, but I do shoot 12, which is quite a lot. So yeah, I would say check them sometimes. Didn't he say his bears were herd managed too at one point? So I don't know, something's got to be happening there. What's up, Easton? Oh, I shot him with the shit gun, dude. Oh, I got a lung somehow. Let's say, bro, I'm just backing out. It's gonna take 50 minutes to go find him. Well, there's not a 2-island method. I'm assuming you mean the island method on Salsweezin or the 2-lake method on Emerald Coast. I feel like the 2-lake method on Emerald Coast isn't that good. It's more like a 5 or 6-lake method. And even then, that's only like if you're not HMing them. If you're trying to do herd management, you should do it on Sals. Oh, okay. I remember he said it was HM'd at one point. Wait, so if he says it takes the fun out of it, does that mean he thinks it affects great ones? Is he like a rarity? Most people or like most streamers and like content creators with more than like 20k subs just always think it doesn't do anything. Oh, there's a 9 and it's a guaranteed troll. Oh, yeah, so they're just like doing the tent glitch, which is cheating. So, I mean, if you want to do that and make 300 tents on your map so you can look at every lake, then go for it. But I would just do Salsweezin. Oh, so then there's no point in if he doesn't think it takes the fun out of it. I don't know why he's not doing it then, or if he thinks it doesn't matter. And 2 drop shots on these things, bro. That's like hard to get. What's up, Smixy? You're all good, brother. Oh. Alright, Jennifer. I just do my foxes at 19. I do everything the last hour because they're most likely to be in their zones at that time. What? Did I do everything? I did. What's up, AJ? Doing pretty good, bro. How about you? Oh, okay. I guess that's fair. Nice, bro. A lot of people are grinding Red Deer now. Are you doing it on Scotland? I would do it on Scotland, but I'm already pretty set up on Tay. Oh, there is a fucking diamond in here. That explains why. I swear I checked this and there was nothing there last time. Nah, squid's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought he did HM on bears. Must be mule deer that he did it on. I remember him saying he did it on one species. I thought it was bear. I mean, this is the thing. This is the problem with Tay, right? There's way more red deer on Tay than there is on Scotland, but they can't be in that many different places, so they're all crammed in one area. Like, this lake has like 11. All of these zones are red deer zones. It's like this, like 4 zones put together. Oh yeah, I got the albino super rare. A lot of people already know that. I got it last night at like 3 in the morning. I didn't even finish that great one grind. I literally just stopped. Bro, I don't want to like... I'm not good at telling. I think that's an actual big rack. Yeah, I did like at like 3 in the morning. You just gotta like shoot them until you know where they respawn. And if you want to like do it how I do it, you gotta get like 4 level 4s and a level 5. Well, preferably 4 level 4s, but I don't have 4. I've only got 3, and then a level 5. What's up, Killian? I'm just gonna eat. Okay, my respawn should fix itself now. That guy was probably just hidden in there, and there's like 5 zones there, and his zone was probably the one that wasn't coming into the zone. Yep, I have no more reason to do fallow. Unless I want to get every rack for every super rare, but like that's just kind of dumb. I don't think that there's a point to do that. Because half of them won't even make the main lodge. I don't even think I'm going to put the fucking albino and the Mela in the main lodge, because I ain't got room for it. I want to put them all in a multi-mount, but I don't have another multi-mount. I guess I'll take down the albino moose, because it's like a placeholder one. These 4 are probably going to go to max weight, but he's very low scoring. My luck with the red deer diamonds are terrible. I don't have a single one that's 270. I killed one this morning, and I got it was a 269. That's the biggest one I've ever got. I feel like they made it more easy to get 270 somehow. Even though they didn't change the racks, I swear I've seen way more of them. But it's probably just because more people are like actually grinding red deer. There's like a reason now with the extra rares. I have 17 bears. It took me 16 to get all the furs, but then the last one, when I got the last fur I needed, another one also spawned in that same rotation. So I just stacked them for the Every Great One video. I never did get a super rare for a bear. My bear luck was orbed with the rares. I was at 1 in like 3,500 at one point. Yeah, I've never got a 270 red deer somehow. I'll randomly get like a 273 one. Like I've literally only seen 1 killed, and I'll probably randomly get one of those. It'll be like on a fucking super rare too. It'll be like an Aerothristic 273. Maybe. but not for a while, because I don't like the black bear grind. I think it's kind of boring. Yeah, the 4-leg method. Doing bear without that is kind of pointless. I mean, now with the feeders, it's probably not, because you can just place the feeders along the lakes in, like, any of the bear maps, and it'll make it, like, a lot easier. Especially if... Can you actually use 8 of each feeder, or is that just a bug on Scotland? Because if you can actually use 8 of each feeder, that means you can get 16 feeders that will attract bears. Because they come to the post feeders as well. I hit him. No, I think I hit the level 2, bro. Level 3. It's fine, I need to menu anyway. Okay, because somebody said that was a bug. They're not actually supposed to be 8 of each kind. There's just a bug on Scotland. But I don't know if I believe that. But yeah, if you can put 8 of each, dude, then yeah, that's 16 that you have for bears on any map. Like, the 4-lake method might not even be worth it anymore. Technically, yeah, they can bounce everything, but certain ranges, like, hold their respawns. Like, the very bottom 2 lakes in the middle and the coast keep their respawns. The top 4 lakes keep their respawns, obviously. It's more like top 6. It's like, you kind of just gotta, like, once you find out where yours bounce to, you can find them every time. Because mine bounce, like, the same area. Where is the email? Of course, long gone. How many did you swap, Cork? Like, are you gonna start shooting down? Because I wouldn't swap too many, because you're probably gonna gain a few when you start shooting them down. Dude, where are my red deer? Oh, there's one. So small I couldn't even see him. Wait, what do you mean swap 2 lakes? Like, you swapped everything on the lakes? I would just go for the numbers you need. I don't really think you need to do that. Because if you still have females, once you have the number you want, you can just shoot them and they'll leave eventually. Yeah, literally. I thought that was level 2, bro. He's like blending in. How many male bears do you have now? So you can't get too many or you won't be able to, like, HM them very well. I would just use the 30-06 rifle if you have it, like the bolt action. It's one of my favorite guns. I don't think so, Kyle, but I'm not sure. I have one that's a diamond, so I would assume not, but it might be an uncommon. You have to, like, look that up or something. I would say, like, anywhere from 8 to 12. I do 12 and I get jumpers sometimes, but I feel like if you did 8, you'd be completely fine. You don't need that many because they respawn nearly instantly. Because I bought 1600 ammo for it. Well, it was like 2000 at the time. Oh, I should be checking this zone. Yep, thought so. About to say I never checked this jumper zone. This guy's probably holding back all my respawns. Well, no, because once you start shooting them, they're gonna bounce between the lakes. So you just want to make. You could have 8 on one lake, and then you're completely fine. Nice, AJ. Yeah, because like, when you start shooting the bears, they're gonna bounce between the lakes. That's why you set up on all 4 of them. It's like the Fox Island method, but instead of an island, it's 4 lakes. Well, it's technically 6 lakes, but I don't shoot the very, very top right lake or the very, very bottom lake. I just set up on them to check for jumpers. Yeah, don't 2 on every lake is kind of useless. I mean, that would be 8. That's a good number, but like you could have 6 of them on one lake and then 1 on another and 1 on another and then 0 at another, and that would be completely fine. Because they're gonna bounce around. I'm like a few behind on kills. Yeah, I mean, you can use 8s as well, probably. There's not very many bear. And like with the feeders, it's super easy to shoot them down. Because you can just set feeders at every lake. And then instead of looking at the whole lake, you just look at the feeders. Okay, when am I gonna get the good respawns here? I feel like I've got 1 diamond and 42 kills. Maybe 2. No, sorry, 41 kills. I started at 39. We're getting a lot of... That's technically a 9. Hey, that guy just respawned. We're getting close. It's technically a 9. It's usually the troll. Well, I've never seen one that's not a troll. But it seems to be on a 9 most of the time. That's what I mean. I never know where to place this tent because sometimes they're here, sometimes they're here. It's so inconsistent. I do have 1 more tent, but I need to put that at a jumper zone. What's up, Cayman? I hate how it's so foggy, bro. Like, I swear the red deer at night on this map were better. Because at least it wasn't that foggy. Well, it kind of was, but... the visibility wasn't any worse. I actually like the zones better when they drank at night. Because having red deer all in here was pretty sick. And down here. I'm doing pretty good. Be a little bit better if my, red deer diamonds would actually start respawning. That's why I've got 2 in 45 kills today. Usually like 2 in 10. But I'm assuming that's just because I just shot a great one like before I went live. Yeah, it's so bad. Like at nighttime, it was foggy because I remember because like you had to use the fucking the white night vision scope didn't exist. You had to use the fucking shitty one that zoomed like barely at all, and you couldn't see anything because of the fog. It would actually hurt your eyes more than it would help you. But like the visibility was 0, so I don't even. It's not like it's any worse than it is now with the fog. I swear it's like different too, because sometimes I'll have fog, sometimes I won't, and like the time doesn't seem to matter. At least not for me. This zone is a zone I got my first ever great one. I hate this zone, but I have to keep it because this is where I got my first ever great one. And it's like, I feel like this zone's, I don't see this zone very often. It's usually like over here, but I got solos over there. It's like, the The fact that I got this 2 game resets in a row, it's pretty rare. It's like meant to be. Appreciate that, Cayman. I'll probably make a video on that soon. I'm not gonna do every single great one I kill. I'll probably do like one of each combo. Like 20 great ones in a video is more than enough. Hey, there we go. Guaranteed diamond too. Supposed to be one of these every zone. Come on. Thought I just like brain shot that dough. I might as well check this one again. This one seems to get respawns quite often. Yeah, I feel like you also just got a great one not too long ago. I feel like the great ones like kill your diamond rate temporarily because it does that to me for everything. Because I had 2 and like almost 50. I mean, this is number 3. This is a guaranteed diamond. It's usually like, it was like 1 in 6 before, and I feel like shooting the 2 level 5s, it wouldn't make it worse. It would just make it, probably wouldn't change anything, if anything. It's now it's easier to recognize what's new. Yeah, I do 16 a run as well. What's up, Volt? How you doing, bro? And there's another. Okay, we're back. It's a temporary lack of diamonds. Bro, why is it? I mean, that's a small big rack, right? But, like, dude, he's so like so tight. What? I've never seen one. These guys got no width at all. That might be a fucking troll. Yeah, bro, appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I know. I know that. Oh, is that another one? That guy just respawned. Okay, we'll get him next round. But it's like I know this rat can troll. I just have never had it personally troll me. But if any of them are, it's gonna be this guy. There's about like an inch between his tines. How is he max weight? Oh, he's 50-50. Right? No, he's just double big rack. Like actual big rack. It's just wonky. What? Anyways. That was weird. Probably like the weirdest red deer I've got. Like, diamond wise. I haven't been counting the kills. 2 more. Oh, I got that. This guy's a bit spooked. But yeah, appreciate you stopping by, Volt. Usually I'm live 1 hour earlier, but I woke up really late. I've only ever had 1 guaranteed diamond level 4. But I've gotten like probably 10 of them total. They're not very common. They're pretty rare actually. Because it has to be the troll level 5 rack on the 4 to make it. Which is pretty rare. But yeah, as for guaranteed, it's only 1 ever. Yeah, the red deer can jump a lot, especially on this map, but I've just like found out where mine jump to, and I just check the zones occasionally. You could also be shooting solos, because I think that the solo red deer hide um with the herds a lot, and there are all female red deer zones, which are kind of annoying. I hate when that happens with the games. Like the all female zones are like the all male and all female zones shouldn't be a thing. I feel like every zone should have males and females, unless they're like solo animals, obviously. Kill wise, I don't know, but it took me like 6 months of shooting them. It probably took like maybe 100 actual kills. There's another one. So we're actually like finally getting into what it's usually like. Oh, is that another diamond? I do, but those all female zones get jumpers. That's why I usually would set up on them. Oh, all right. So if you're not getting respawns, which if they became all females, is what had to have happened. You probably didn't kill enough to get the respawns, or like you going through your rotations too fast. Because I had that issue in the very beginning. I didn't kill very many. Also, like the jumpers sometimes will really hinder you. This spot is. It's between these lakes. I don't think so. I think he was playing Arc Raiders, Ben. Where'd my diamond go? Ah, there he is, hiding in the bush. If it's only two specific zones, then yeah, it's definitely jumpers. Yeah, if it was like all zones where there was no males, that's a respawn issue. If it's a few zones that don't have males, the males that are supposed to be there probably bounced out to another zone. Because I have mine to where I should have 2 on every single zone, but this one sometimes has 3 because there's a jumper zone here. Speaking of jumper zone, this one sometimes has a jumper zone. I'm gonna go check that one. And then once you kill the one that jumped, it usually goes back. For me, it's really easy to tell. I just go around and I find one that's not a level 4 or less, and that's the jumper. But if you're not doing HM, it can be really difficult to like pinpoint which one is which. I don't know, my red deer have always been fairly consistent. If foxes would be worse, honestly, no? Jumpers on foxes are like nasty when they jump. Especially if you, cause like even if you're doing, oh, is that a jumper? Or is that, do I need to shoot that guy down? I don't think it matters. He looks the same as the 4, so I'll leave him for now. I don't think that zone gets jumpers. It's this one. And there is none. Wait, really? Yeah, I mean, they're usually fine, but with how the game is now, it doesn't matter how perfect everything is. You can still get jumpers. Even if you're doing the 2, 5, or 6 leg method on EC. Usually I'd have all this fixed by now, but I did like one rotation before I've been live. Whenever I move, I have 3 grinds. Well, technically now 2 because I don't need to do fallow anymore. But whenever I move from tar to like red deer or red deer to fallow, like the first rotation is always, or like the first few are always really, really scuffed. I don't know what causes that, but like my respawns have been so bad so far. Now there's a troll 9. A guaranteed troll 9. Don't die in the water. Thank you. What's up, Hunter? Yeah, the moving around stuff sucks, but I didn't want to move my tigers on Sunder, and I felt like I could get easier HM on... Hey, I wish I just did it on Sunder, because the zones are a lot better. But yeah, it's definitely good on this map. Do I not have any males here? What? Oh no, I do. They're just late. One of them. Two. Yeah, there's some wild bugs for this game. I feel like it gets worse too. Like the last update added so many unnecessary bugs. Yeah, I can't wait for them to add a map that adds nothing cool new to the game, and the great one is boring as fuck with 50 million different variants for no reason at all, and 5 of them suck. Like, I don't even know what they're doing anymore. Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. I mean, what I don't miss is how easy the fallow grind is. Everything just works. There's never issues with fallow. It's like the most consistent grind. Respawn's always good. I'm gonna try to back out just so I can get my rotations set again. Well, I mean the method for the Great One Rabbit would just be to use the feeders. It wouldn't even be hard anymore or challenging since all the rabbits go to the feeders. Yeah, doesn't look like it right now, but I think that's, I don't know why. It should be a lot better than it is. Yeah, hopefully a Great One Lion, bro. The new Africa map. Yeah, I think it's the box feeder. It works on like literally every rabbit in the game. Pretty sure. I know it works on like some of the harder to get one. I don't know if it works on scrub. Does it work on scrub hair? I know it works on, like mountain hair. I think it works on woolly hair. I'm honestly surprised they didn't make like everything work for the feeders. Like there are some random ass species that don't work for the feeders. Like there's not a single goat, right, that goes to the feeders. Like not a single one. But like the rabbits go to the feeders. Nice one, Cork. But it's only my like out of my 6, right? Non-HM Red Deer grinds is the only one. This is the second one that went over 100. Yeah, I've only got 4. I have 1-5. Apparently, I didn't even know. I must have missed him. But that might also just be a respawn, and it jumped like some random ass zone. But yeah, for the most part, I kill everything that's not 5s or up. Oh, sorry, I kill everything that's 5 and up in my exteriors. No. I mean, they added new super rares and stuff. Well, not new super rares, but new rares in general. But for me, that's the only thing I care about is the diamond ones. Just 'cause they look better in the lodge. It shouldn't be that rare. Because they're pretty common to get rares, and my diamond rate when it actually works is like 1 in 6, so basically every rare has a 1 in 6 chance of being a diamond, which is pretty likely. Oh, being a diamond. No, I don't record audio off stream. So I don't have the reaction, sadly. But yeah, the creators don't do that good of HM, and then they claim that it doesn't do anything, but that's why. The only person I know that does HM on my level is Cork, and bro, like he surpassed me basically now, dude. He gets them faster than I do. And it's crazy because it didn't even really take that long. Like some species are like my whitetail took a while, right? My wolves took a while, but not that long. Oh, like I looked awfully wide to be barely a diamond. Are you fucking serious, dude? I just like decided nope. And he's fleeing? Really? Yeah, this guy's just being a pain, bro. I still feel like I'm missing one deer somewhere. Like, I feel like I either got a new jumper zone I didn't know about, or I have one at one of these zones, I just missed it. Okay, but your fallow is still better than most content creators' fallows by like a good amount. Like 1 in 10 is still very good. No, I don't. Those are new. I must have a new jumper zone that I don't know about, or it's here and he wasn't in render last time, or it's in the one on the river and that herd didn't just show up. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can't really pinpoint a number on it because it's still technically RNG. But like, the better HM'd you are, like the less RNG becomes a factor. It feels like. My luck is fucking terrible for certain things, but then like my great ones are all like super fast for the most part. Not with no HM though. With no HM, they're all long as fuck. Oh, yep. What are you doing, little buddy? You're not supposed to be here. Oh, this was the zone that gets jumpers. Maybe it's both of them. But either way. It depends on the species. I think 1 in like 10 to 15 is the start of it. I feel like going under that is like very useless. Like my great one rate, for instance, didn't get better when I changed on fallow. Like my fallow time right now is like 1 in 3 to 4. But it's like before it was like 1 in 8 to 12, and the great ones were the same. But it's like the great ones got way better after I went from 1 in 25 to 1 in 12. Well, 8 to 12. It's like really hard to get like a perfect calculate. Like really hard to calculate it perfectly because there's like some runs you'll get 5 diamonds out of 15 kills, right? And then some you'll get 0. I've got 9 fallow diamonds in 1 rotation before, and I only shoot 15. But I've also went 2 or 3 rotations without getting a single one. Like on whitetail, I got 9 diamonds out of 20 yesterday, and it's usually not that good. So like there's some rotations are good, some rotations are bad, so I try to like get the average of that. Honestly, yeah, methane. I know a lot of people leave max like 150s. Like I did that at first, and I was still getting great ones, but it's like now I only have twos and a few ones. The ones are really rare though, and I don't think the ones really matter because I'm pretty sure the ones are only. I feel like I'm pretty sure a fallow has to be the exact minimum weight to get a one. I feel like if a fallow, I think the minimum weight for fallow is 60 kilograms. I feel like if it's 60.1 kilograms, it's a level 2. They don't have to be the exact max weight? Okay, I never killed any of mine to, like, to guess, or, like, to judge that. I thought they would always have to be, like, the very bottom. Because I have some level 2s that are, like, so small that they top out at, like, 80. Oh, so I guess it's just RNG. So then if they go that high, then no. The ones literally won't matter at all. Because HM is 1,000% based off of weight. Like, I'm 100% confident that with this. Right? That's why... And, like, obviously the great one's way more than the normal ones. That's why you see more of them. It can't be based off score. Because some great ones score way lower than the diamonds, and you'd never see... And you'd see them, like, every 5 kills. So I'm pretty confident it's based off of weight. So yeah, if that's the case, the ones wouldn't matter at all. Oh, fuck, did I miss that? Not. I would say they're not that rare for boar, foxes, or bears. I see those pretty often. For fallow, it's insanely rare. For muley, it's not that rare. For moose, it's not that rare. Like, it might be more. It's probably more rare if you're not stacking to try to actively get them. But like, I see way more moose and like muley initial spawn ones than level 1 fallow, for example. Tell me about it. I got like 6 cluster racks in a row, bro. Like, don't worry, I'll have that random big rack to come in and blow up the streak, and then get 3 big racks in a row. I mean, I could do a moose grind. If I get the mid-rack whitetail, or mid-rack red deer great one, I'll go do moose for a bit. But if not, I'm gonna stay on red deer until I get that. I do want to go for a couple of the rares, too. Yeah, I mean, that's basically level 1. If level 1s can go up to 65 kg, then there's no point in having level 1s. Because the level 2s can go down to, like, 60 kg. I got a level 2, a level 2 piebald red deer, in one of my lodges. I can't find him. But that was from my non-HM red deer grind. It was like 3 years ago. That's like the only really small rare I ever got. Bad voice crack. But I don't actively go for them. If I get one on my map, I usually leave it actually, which kind of sucks, but I did have a piebald level 1 whitetail as well, but those are different because the minimum weight whitetails are so common. It's not like a red deer, right? Like the minimum weight red deer is the minimum weight fallow is if you can get a level 1 fallow rare, it's like the rarest thing you can get probably. But it's like I've seen plenty of spike fallow rares. I even had one on my map at one point and I accidentally shot it. Leaving it for HM and it ran in front of me when I was trying to shoot another one and insta died. I left the game to try to save it and did not work. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, my first dilute after like 8,000 muley kills, it's like, yo, here we go, boys. I'm gonna be a level 2, and I'm gonna spawn with 6 diamonds just to troll you a little bit. It's like my favorite fur for them. Got 2. Neither one of them even made gold with a 1 in 5 to 6 diamond rate. It's like, I think my luck in this game is so awful that I have to do HM to like make it, to like balance it out. Like, how is my favorite combo for fallow deer literally the last possible combo? There's 20 combos for fallow, and I got 19 of them before I got my last one. Before I got my favorite one. Like, how is that even possible? And it's not even a rare combo, it's like a super common one. He started yesterday. Cork. I was watching his stream. Is he going for like level 1s only, or is he trying to level 2? Yeah, I know the bad piebald, but I got 2 super rares of that one. Well, there's no other term, so I'm just gonna call them super rares, but yeah. I got diamond rares with those. And it kind of, like, I got 2 in a row. It sucks so bad. I hate that fur. Bro. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely get away with level 2 boars, but your diamond would be like 1 in 40. Which is not good. Better than no HM, but it's like barely better than no HM. With the amount of like times and like how like whenever I see somebody that has better or worse HM, every time that it's a better HM, like the grinds are a lot shorter. I'm convinced that the great one is just a spawn from like what would be a diamond, but like a 1 in like 1,000 chance or 1 like 500 chance, and it's just because when you're HM'd you see so many more diamonds. That's why the grinds seem like they're so much shorter. It's like I feel like I'm like this guy could have been a great one, right? But I don't know if that's true, but it feels like that. Yeah, I didn't leave any level 2s, but I even like, did I spine that level 9? I don't know. I wish they would just like say how it works, but I won't. They're not very smart, so probably wouldn't. If I just say the wrong thing. It works off something, because it has to work. There's too much proof. And it's hard, I swear I've had them spawn off low level, so I don't think it could be that. But with how many things jump in this game, it's nearly impossible to like perfectly predict that. Like this guy's respawn could go down here, right? And I could go here and have a great one. That'd be kind of crazy if I did. Oh yeah, in Quattro you can definitely use. You can definitely leave a lot of 2s. Well, maybe not a lot, but you can get away with a bunch. Whereas Scotland, for example, you probably can leave maybe 5 max. All my fallows are level 2s. Except for the level 1s, but the level 1s don't matter. They weigh the same as the level 2s. If you want, Braden, but it does take longer, you're better off just like leaving a few like level 3s that max out at like 150. Like, top estimate 150. It's easier to say top estimate 150 because most people won't know what to look for when you say like level 2 rack, which is the ones that you should be leaving. But yeah, just anything that, like, if the top estimate is 150, I would leave that. There's another one. Okay, we're getting back into the flow of things here. I like the spawn rates. My red deers are 4s, but apparently I have 1-5, unless that's a jumper. But he looked like a level 4, so if he is a jumper, he's staying there. And if he isn't a jumper, then I'll manage him down in like a year if I'm still doing red deer. I should be. Wait, what is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Friday? Maybe. I don't know. I don't usually go live on Friday anymore. Okay, this is more like it. This is what it's usually like. I'm telling you, it was just a downtime. Because that great one, I'm telling you, whenever you shoot a great one, your diamond rate sinks for a few like rotations. No, I think I had like at one point like 2 diamonds and 50 kills. Like now, I just got 3 in a row. Technically 4 in a row. The others don't have one too. I don't know. This is my next kill will make this my longest red deer grind with HM. No, sorry, I had one that went to 168. One more kill will make it my second longest. How many like main zones do you have stacked now, Red? Like, is everything in your main zone a 5 or like a guaranteed diamond level 4 if that were to happen? It's probably just not coming to the feed. I feel like it caps out after a certain number of like herds in the feeder. So the feeder that he's at probably just has too many on there right now. Okay, this is now officially my second longest red deer grind with HM. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know, I've been getting longer grinds recently, and by longer grinds I mean like 400, which is still significantly better than even most people doing decent HM. Well, it's usually better than this, but like I said, I feel like it should be like 1 in 6 per diamond, but it randomly died a little bit. Which, like I said, I'm assuming it's the great one. Because I shot down, I had 14 stacked diamonds. Because I stacked them to try to see if they would become rare when the update dropped. And they didn't, so I shot them all. And then... Oh, this guy was hiding in the indicator, bro. So I shot all the diamonds. I just did the whole rotation. I did 16 kills, and then from those 16 kills, I got 8 more diamonds and a great one. So it's like probably due for a little bit of a dry streak. I think 468 was literally my last grind. It was either that or 462. Yeah, the level 5 solos is like has been haunting people. Everybody I know that's grinding fallow keeps getting like level 5 solos every time. Where'd that mayo go? There he is. It's that guy that like keeps slipping me. Yeah, I mean it depends on the species though, because like Certain species shooting their solos first are like probably better because, you know, they have like spawn traps and whatnot. I don't remember what I said, but it was either 462 or 468 for my Irish Mocha. Just the last one I needed, finally. Nothing yet. Ooh. Ooh. More. This gun is not good enough to do that. Well, it wasn't in a row, but they were in the same rotation. Which were my first two for boar. Did I get them? I did. Well, I technically did go back for one. I was 100 kills in, I didn't get him. I think I only got one of these. The other one just died. I definitely messed up one of them. The one I messed up is probably gonna be 270. Yeah, for sure. I think the boar rares are kind of bad. Oh, no, medium. I didn't mess him up. The one I must have messed up. It took him forever to go down. Nope. Neither 270. Alright, man. Have it going, bro. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, that kind of just happens sometimes with fallow. I mean, it's with everything, right? Like, I went multiple rotations before without getting a diamond. Which, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when the average diamond rate is 1 in, like, 3 to 5, it's quite a lot. I don't know what to do for them, so they're just the default ones, I'm not gonna lie. That could be a good idea. I mean, with the name, it should be a lemur, right? But I don't know what I would do for that. I mean, I could try to draw a lemur. It would look like a preschooler. Like a preschooler drew a lemur. Yeah, that gotta be easy to find. Yeah, but the name of the memberships. Oh, I could do both. Yeah, and then just take a screenshot of my Irish Mocha and put it as the logo. Like the in-game, I'm not even crop anything, just straight up just take the harvest screen of the Irish Mocha and boom, that's the logo now. Let's hope I can find this guy with no tracks. There he is. Yeah, the Velvet Rack Dusky has my logo. That'd be horrible. Gee, I don't need to use the albino level 4 because we got the big rack albino super rare last night at like 3 to 4 in the morning. I don't remember what time it was. It was super fucking late. I don't even know where it is. It's either in the main lodge in like the room with the fallows, or it's in the second lodge somewhere. See, I thought this. Maybe I did have. Do I have 2 zones over here that get jumpers then? Must be. Was it just you? Behind the tree. Yeah, for sure. That's what I'll do. I got that last one too. Yeah, you didn't get me on the second one though. You got a wolf. I thought you were lucky. I delete most of my great one pictures after I do videos and stuff on them. That's crazy, bro. 10 kills is nuts. Why'd you for your first one? Damn, that's a loud turkey, bro. Ooh, a troll 9. Nothing yet, Falcon. We're still pretty early in though. I don't think so. I mean, if it is, it's still getting shot with the 300. Because I'm probably not even gonna. Well, I might test with my first Lucis stick and Ethra stick and stuff like that. But after that, I gotta stop taxing them so I don't run out of room. Yeah, he does look a little light, but nope. I only got one here. I got a jumper. Another jumper, I mean. Yeah, I don't tax anything if I have a bunch of them unless they're like diamonds. Okay, I don't tax piebald. White. I don't tax any whitetail rares unless they're diamonds. I don't tax any fallow rares unless they're diamonds. Unless they're like super trolls, but. Like, if I got a piebald red deer that wasn't a diamond, I probably wouldn't tax it. Same with a mela. Same with albino now too, because I got 3 albinos. I probably would tax a few leucistics and erythristics, and maybe like 1 or 2 of the new piebalds. But I almost died. How many diamonds have I even got? Not too many. I mean, you kind of just gotta get lucky, but like, there's probably there are certain species that are like gonna be obviously more likely to be super rares. Like, so you gotta find one that's like really common rares and really common to be like diamond. So like, for example, the blue wildebeest males are so easy to get diamonds, but there's only 1 rare for them. So it's like not really that likely. Same with the female gemsbok, but they're a little bit better. The female gemsbok make diamond all the time, but there's 3 rares that aren't very common. So it'd have to be something like that. Or like, the easiest one is probably a piebald American alligator or a tiger of any sort. Because the tigers make diamonds so often because there's not very many of them. And they have so many rares that it's like a 1% chance to get a rare tiger, same as like a piebald alligator. And piebald alligators make pretty commonly make diamond as well. Or alligators in general. I think I said piebald alligators, but... Bro, what? Oh, great one. I was about to say, dude, a normal one with that estimate? The fuck? Did your game bug? I've got like 15 non-HM'd super rares. I've got a few from like non-HM grinds, but I've also got a few from just hunting around. Well, it's not just Beseed, it's Ibex in general. But then the thing with Ibex is their rares are 0.5 each, so even with the Ibex making diamond all the time, getting a rare one in general is like super rare. It would be no different than like a blue wildebeest, and the blue wildebeest make diamond pretty more than the Ibex. Yeah, you just gotta explore around a lot. Like, the best thing you can do is look at your population for every single animal on every single map that you have, because you're bound to get at least one initial spawn super rare. Sometimes it's just really hard to find them because it'll be like a fucking mallard or something, and you're never gonna be able to see it, or like a Canada goose. It's like they're rare as in like pretty rare as initial spawns, but it's not like unheard of. Like I've got like 5 or 6 initial spawns, but I also have like reset my game and played like over multiple like population resets. So I've seen my maps like 3 times each, basically. What's up, Zo? But yeah, you just gotta pick the animals that make diamond commonly and have common rares. That's probably the best way to get super rares, or like very uncommonly hunted animals. Like I bet like half the maps that are like multiplayer for Sunder probably have a super rare snow leopard on them, and they just don't. Nobody hunts for them because they're really hard to find. You used to be able to get initial spawn great ones. They've removed it somehow. I don't know if they meant to do that, but at one point in time they did remove it. Did I go and claim this one? I did, right? Missing one here too, but I do have one more jumper, so I can check. Oh, where were you, bro? Why so laggy? It was like glitching out, bro. What? I don't know, but are you stacked? So you're stacked, maybe. Oh, if you got it August 2025, then yeah, you must have killed a whitetail at one point in time. Because they definitely don't exist now. And that would have been after the population reset that they did on Rancho, right? So I don't think it would be from like multiple years ago and you just now found it. That didn't work. Yeah, I mean with 9 stacked, it's quite a, well, it's not too many, so I feel like you would definitely see more than 1-5 solo. Yeah, so you must have just got it from like 8 of those that you killed. Which is pretty lucky. But that's awesome. Well, you'll know if it's a small rack. Because the small rack is the only one that doesn't have vines to the top. So the small rack is like the one that's really easy to tell. But, hold on. I'll tell you. No, that's the big rack. If it's over 270, it's the big rack. The mid racks can't go over 270. But the big racks can score like 265 or something like that, and the mid racks can score like 268. But I've never seen a mid rack go over 270. Yeah, they do, but Corsetti knows the difference. Oh, well, YouTube is weird. Bro, give me a round. Well, the small rack doesn't have vines that go to the top. The mid rack, they go mostly to the top. but like basically all the way to the top. It's very hard to tell the difference. And the big rack, they go all the way to the top. But the mid rack, the easiest way to tell is the number of tines in the harvest screen. Like just click the harvest info. Wait, I don't know what it's called, but like the true score, and it'll tell you. Like this. Yeah, I'm assuming that I'll be able to. I hate when my game randomly starts lagging like this, but like it's so annoying. It'll fix itself for like a second when I main menu, but then it'll go right back to being shit after like 5 minutes. Oh, there we go. Been a while since I've seen one of those wonky guys. I hope if I get a super rare, it's not one of these fuckers, dude. They're so ugly. Are the 50/50s guaranteed diamond? I've never been trolled by them. I know the small big rack can troll, and it's back to being laggy. Guys, I guess I need to buy a different graphics card. 4080 is not enough for the Hunter Call of the Wild, apparently. Like a 9-year-old game. Maybe. I mean, the whitetail are pretty common for SRs because there's so many of them. So you're bound to get at least one rare, and then that rare is well, what, like a 1 in 300 chance or whatever being diamond without HM. And my lag is fixed from changing the time, but it'll go back to being bad in a second. I got to restart my game. Yeah, the diamond Cape Buffalo are super common. They're one of the easier diamond because they don't have 2 racks yet, so they score basically just off the weight. Like if you get one that's over a certain weight, it'll be diamond every time. Yeah, I never got a brown rare, or a brown diamond, but there is one on my map, so. Technically I do. I've just left it alive in case I ever want to HM Cape Buffalo for some reason. I do need a super rare albino for my multi-mount. They do troll a lot, but it's because the trolls they should just be 8s. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, but there is no Mela Cape Buffalo. Just Leucistic and Albino. They're very rare rares. That's why their super rares aren't very common. So diamonds are pretty common, like really common, but for the rares, you don't see them very often. I got a Leucistic and an Albino. I got both the rares, but those I've only got one of each. It's because the amount of harvests I have. But I don't claim my kills when I'm HMing, so that explains it. I like the Leucistic Cape. Welcome back, Roland. No, I just do it when I'm HMing. I don't even like, it's not even when I'm grinding. Like, I claim all the kills when I'm actually grinding, but when I'm setting up, for me, it's just a lot easier, because I can go through many zones at once, right? Because, like, if I was doing HM on this zone, I wouldn't have this pickup 10 here. So, in the time it would take me to go back to this and get the quad and go around, I could have already visited 2 other lakes, essentially, right? And shot them down. Once you get, like, to the last couple, claiming them is better, because they'll respawn faster, because you don't have the main menu. But, for the most part, I feel like it's easier to not claim. I don't think I said I hated it. I don't mind the Leucistic. It's worse than the Albino, but I don't hate it. Yeah, I've never, like, used that term. I just know people say dirty grinding, like, where they claim some kills but don't claim all of them. I don't know what it actually is, but no, I just don't claim, like, anything when I'm setting up. Oh, then yeah, that's what I do. I know that's what people do when they are actually grinding. Like, I don't really count the part of, like, the herd managing part as grinding. Dude, why is it so fucking laggy? I gotta wait 50 fucking minutes for the cloud status to update because I turned it on yesterday. Nah, you're all good, bro. On Red Deer, yeah. You can probably leave fives on this map. The HM won't be as good, obviously, but you can probably leave them. Is that an albino? That guy's awfully white. Nice, huh? Yeah, he's still alive and kicking, Cork. He's gonna be alive for a bit. I don't have any like need to shoot him right now, because I don't. Even if he makes diamond, I'm not gonna move the multi-mount around right now. It'll be a while, so I'll kind of just sit in the harvest manager. Nah, he probably will troll me, dude. I've been trolled 5 times by, well, 4 times by Pine Martins. Maybe 5 to get my first diamond. I think the minks are as well, but the only 5 I got was the one that I got that made diamond, but I've heard the minks are really bad too. I mean, even if it trolls, it's going in the multi-mount, because I think the albino one's better than the piebald. I actually don't know. I like the piebald Pine Martins a lot, but I like the other version more than the one that I got, the one that's more white. Well, you can't if you're on PC. If you're on PS4 or like PS5, it's pretty easy. You can't cheat on PS5 or PS4, I think. On Xbox, it's a little bit easier than PC, but yeah, basically it's pretty easy to do in either console, but on PC, just GG. Like I showed my files on stream and there was nothing. I've typed in the fucking name of the mod they were accusing me of using, nothing came up. Like, you basically can't. Especially when like the biggest creator of the game thinks you're cheating, or the biggest creator in the game thinks you're cheating, and said so on not one of his live streams, but another live stream with probably 100 sub people watching. It's pretty impossible to beat them. Did you ever end up finding that tawny Pine Martin, by the way? I know you said you had one of those. It should be like 1 in 6, but it's been pretty bad today. I'm not gonna say any names right now, Ethan. Yeah, they can. I'm pretty good at hunting them. Like I can kill a bunch of them, but they are pretty. Dude, on controller they're probably so bad because when they start jumping around, it's like impossible. It has to be impossible to hit them. Let's go, Burb. Did you already shoot it, or do you have like a guaranteed diamond one? That's up to you, Kyle. It depends on like how good you want your stack to be. I don't think it matters too much. Like I didn't go to this zone, right? Probably like 1 in 5 Marine, but today it's been a little worse. Probably something like 5 on, or like 13, like you said, for the level 5s. They're pretty common. Uh-oh. I'm not tracking that guy down. I don't think so, Omni. I mean, there could be ones that are like that, but for the most part, I'm pretty sure it's just a population file thing, right? That's what they're saying that I'm doing. Is be stuff in the files. I think that's why you're able to cheat on Xbox, technically. But I'm not, like I said, I don't play Xbox. I'm not 100% on that. I've just heard people say you can. That guy just respawned. Nice, bro. But yes, Robert, I have great one, pal. I have every possible combo for them, actually. I have no clue. I don't even know how to do that or how you would do that, but all I know is I have reliable people that I know aren't lying to me that said they have been in like blatantly modded servers on Xbox. Nice one, Kraken. My first one was 2,552, but my second longest was only 737. Yeah, but on PC it's a lot easier to find modded servers because I can do it right now. On Xbox it's a fairly rare thing, but like I said, I know people that are reliable that say they have seen them on Xbox. Well, the Xbox multiplayer just sucks, I'm pretty sure, in general. Yeah, I don't think you can choose your server on Xbox. Yeah, I mean, you can get diamonds and stuff. Obviously, I've got diamonds in multiplayer before that aren't cheated. It's like you'll know if it's modded because it'll be obvious for the most part. Okay, well, I'm not dealing with this today. One of you's getting permabanned, the other can be banned for 24 hours because I actually think you're a normal viewer. You're just being kind of annoying right now. Yeah, this shit gets fucking annoying after a while. Nice, Froggy. I actually only have one of those, bro. I get pretty unlucky with the turkeys. Well, no, the other guy's just fucking trolling. He's friends with that fucking Mac retard that thinks I'm fucking cheating. So all he does is fucking bring him up in here the whole fucking every time he's in the stream. It's so fucking annoying. The other guy is a normal viewer, I'm pretty sure. He's just starting wars with people in chat for no reason, so that's why he didn't get permabanned. The other guy got permabanned. Because they're fucking insulting other viewers, bro. Like, what? No, I think Omni's a normal viewer. He's just, like, starting wars with the chatters, which I don't feel like dealing with right now. Maybe tomorrow. But not today. Jeremiah dude brings him up like 50 times a stream, bro. What's up, Nolan? Yeah, Omni seems cool, but I'm just not dealing with chat wars today. Does he, Marine? I don't know. I don't follow that kind of stuff anymore, but who's the other guy I was referring to? I don't even know anymore, bro. I don't know. I don't know if he is, but I don't really care. Whatever, what the stuff he was saying was possible. Like, you could get a 1 in 3 dime right on Red Deer. It's not impossible. It's very hard. Yeah, like I said, I just don't feel like dealing with any chat wars today. I got 1 of every dime in Turkey, and that's it. I'm usually pretty unlucky with those. Oh, this damn fog. I don't even know if I accidentally hit the dough or not. Assuming I didn't. I don't hate Mac. He just thinks I'm cheating, so I don't fucking like him. I don't know. Let's not even worry about it. I don't know, because I have not very many kills and a lot of great ones, I guess. It's the same thing every time. You can't just come back on alt accounts, bro. I didn't say you were. I don't think anybody said you are. The first account was probably an alt account as well, actually. I should be able to come back. The guy fucking started leaving the second the drink zone ended. What? I mean, it's possible. I did that, but yeah, bro. Just keep grinding. You'll get something eventually. I should add a tripod here just so I can, like, Gain a bit of height so I can shoot over some of these does. How many, like, alt accounts are you gonna make, dude? Like, damn, bro. You said hands down twice in the same sentence. Like, bro, we heard you the first time. He doesn't even stream, does he? What's up, P-Dub? What? I don't even know what you guys are talking about anymore. Not everybody in the Call of the Wild community does. That's why they all fucking... That's why they're all fat as fuck, dude. They just sit around all day. You added the wrong hunter, bro. No, I don't care if it's like that, but the guy's just like literally trolling, but it's fine. Bro, I feel bad. Everybody like Thrill's never here to see like all these like dumbasses, bro. He always leaves right before they all show up. I think they wait for him to leave on purpose, because it's like every time it's right after he leaves, bro. Wait, Kraken, were you mentioning mix tag or tagging the wrong person and then tag the wrong person yourself? That's pretty unfortunate. Oh. What happened to make them like start attacking Kraken, by the way? Like I did nothing, and then there's all of a sudden it's like, you have only 9 great ones, and you sound like you're 15. Like, what? What did you even do, bro? You don't even have 9 on PC, right? You have more than that on PC now? Yeah, I mean, most of them probably can only count to 9. So they probably maxed out their brain capacity there. Alright, Kraken. Have a good one. Now you're making an alt account as a girl? Dude, get a fucking job. Oh my god. You are actually such a fucking loser. You are pretending to be a girl on the internet. First you were Jeremiah, now you're a fucking woman. Like, Jesus, is this fucking YouTube or Portland, Oregon? Fucking hell. So, stop fucking doing that, man. We're trying to permaban them and you're unbanning them, I'm pretty sure. Whoever did that. Also, hold up, let me read this message again. Imagine having to add increased population files to have a nasty dime rate. Okay, Kraken, are you in the stream or did you go yet? Is anybody here that's on PC? Actually, it doesn't even matter if you're on PC. But it'd be easier if you're on PC. I don't have an issue with you, but, you know, same thing for me, but instead you want to talk about me and, you know, iBuy's chat and everything the whole time in the official Discord, never mention anything to me. But have a good day, bro. You had a job or something. So, okay, anybody that's here, that's on, if we think I have an increased population file, is anybody on here willing to take time out of their day and go and count every single animal on their map with me? And I guarantee you I'll have within 1 of the same. It'll be like the same number on every map. But yeah, apparently I have increased population. I have the same as everybody else, bro. That's why that's why I'm like asking for Crack, because I'm pretty sure he knows how many foul are in his map. Nah, you guys are good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so there's 80. You have 80 on your map, Cork? Who would have guessed? I have 80 on mine as well. But if I'm using an increased population, I would have more than 80. Bro. This is when Kraken's still here, because I'm pretty sure he counted his. At least I assume he did. Tiara. Oh, you have 80? Okay, so I guess everybody has 80, but apparently I have more than 80. Oh, well, I guess all of you guys are also using increased population files. Unfortunate. Nope. Yeah, but if you have 78, that's because you probably didn't get all of your respawns at once. The lion are only on Verhunga, RK. There's no way you have 40 fallow. That's not enough. 40 solos, maybe. Okay, well, I didn't get to read that message. Like, is everybody in this community fucking retarded? Like, I swear, make a fucking... There has to be a fucking event for this game, IRL. Like, just fight at this point. It's so fucking annoying. Like, the same people that are saying that to me are the same people that were in my Discord and never once said anything to me, personally. They're all fucking losers. They have no fucking life. Like, it's genuinely getting annoying playing this game. Yo, Jacoby. Thanks for the extra viewer, bro. Thanks for giving me some money. You enjoy living with your mother at 45. Apparently it is, Hunter. Very. Did I already do this one? I'm like getting mixed up. It's actually true, man. But it gets sad after a while. The first like 3 are funny, but when it gets to like 8 different people, or however many it's been, I don't think it's been 8, but it will be soon because they'll keep coming back. Yes, lean back. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you know what's crazy? The same guy that he's defending was in that Discord, Cork, and you notice how he never said anything to us? Like, ever? But yeah, it's only an issue when I do it. There's like 3 people in that Discord that were there just to lurk. And like, we're talking shit in every streamer's chat, but never once to me. If you didn't claim anything else, Hunter, you can tax that. You have to go into the trophy manager like this. And it should be here, if you haven't claimed anything else. If you have claimed something else, it's a bit unfortunate. But hopefully you haven't. Yeah, but how are they scared of me on the fucking internet? That makes no sense. Okay, Hunter. That's good, bro. If if it only has one moose, it's probably the other one's probably a solo. If there's two males and then only one's there, either that or they're just delayed. Dude, can you make your alt accounts like less obvious? They're like AI generated names, bro. Get some shit from like fucking Star Wars or something. No. You have 69 in your name, dude. You're 14 years old. Chill the fuck out. Nah, I actually wish Thrill was here, bro. He always picks the worst days to go to sleep on a normal time. Like, come on, man. It'd be so funny. Well, the hostile people in Casey's chat are a little bit different. I mean, half of them are the same people as in my chat. But it does get a little annoying after a while. Half of them like overlap also. Like some of these people in here that are making alt accounts, I've seen them literally. I've never said this, by the way, but there is messages in the official Discord of them saying that the only reason why KC says that I'm not cheating is because I'm giving him trophies, which is obviously the biggest bullshit I've ever heard. I've never even been in the same lobby with him in this game. It's like, what? That's like, why would you even accuse anybody of doing that? And it's like, now magically they think all of his super rares that he got in multiplayer were cheated because he doesn't agree with them or something on something. It's so fucking annoying. It's like this community is crazy. Well, it depends on what channel you're in. Hold on, let me keep looking at something. Just don't go. The official Discord is fine until you go into the Great One channel. If you go into the Great One channel, you instantly become 80% more retarded. And yeah, just don't go in there for your own sake. Well, appreciate that, Hunter. And Buck. And everybody that's still here. Yeah, that's what happens when, like, you would expect a hunting game, like, the average player, like, age to be, like, 45, but it's, like, 12. Also, didn't Thrill get timed out in the official Discord server for Hunter Call the Wild for calling them a bunch of nerds? No, that was a fucking horrible voice crack, but yeah, didn't he get timed out for calling them a bunch of nerds? Like for like 2 hours, even though they were in there like saying 100 times worse stuff about him. What's up, Hunter JB? Squidster's pretty cool, dude. I like that guy. Nothing yet, Kraken. We're not even 200 in though. This zone has been like really bad for showing up. Oh no, just the same like 5 people coming back on alt accounts repeatedly. How many people have been banned today? Like, I mean, you could scroll up in the chat if you left it open. You could see everybody, probably. I don't know. I'm about to give you moderator so you can start banning people as well. No, it's because I'm fucking sick still. Because whenever winter comes, I get, like, incredibly bad allergies, and my throat is just fucking sore for months. $25.42. Damn, bro, is that your weight? Need to go, like, run on a treadmill or something. Actually, you know what? I will give Kraken mod fair play if Kraken has been a fucking spy and has been this good at it for months. Fair play, but I don't think so. It's the same guy, Cork, on like 50 different accounts. No, it's not his mom's account. He's pretending to be a girl on the internet. I mean, the sad part is most of them are probably adults. Actually, I know for a fact most of them are adults. Which is worse, in my opinion. What's up, Moosty? In the stream, it's you, Kraken, Hunter, and Thrill. In the Discord, it's just you, Thrill, and Potato. But I actually honestly don't even need moderators in the Discord anymore, to be honest. What's up, Russell? I gained a couple viewers from the drama. Maybe we should start that more often. Appreciate that, Russell. I gotta start streaming at EU times. Like, oh, piebald. Tiny though. Rip. I should start streaming like really early in the morning. Not really early in the morning, but like 3 or 4 hours before I actually start. Just so when the drama goes down, Thrill can be here to like the whole thing. Like he's missing out on so much. Because I got all the fallows, I don't need to do fallow again. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually do that, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't like the new piebald that much. I know that's not the new one, but the reworked version of the old one. Is that a good thing, Kraken? Is like when you want to shoot down, or do you need to not have? Like I know if I get a jumper that turns to a 2, that is really bad. Yeah, same, Buck. No, he is not. I don't plan on doing guides, Moosty, but it's same as everybody else, just you have to shoot them down lowers. So like on red deer, for example, go to like 3s and 4s, but mostly 4s, because getting all 3s is probably impossible. For fallow, go to all 2s. It's like some people just like stop halfway through and get comfortable leaving 3s and stuff. Now the new mallet looks like a common. Nah, but Throw would have a blast with these people, bro. He just never gets a chance because he's always asleep when they show up. Damn, no organs, huh? That's not very good. Hopefully Kraken. No, I didn't get a single acro moose. I've seen pictures of them. They kind of look like commons. Like, Thrill got his super rare and he didn't even know it was a rare until he shot it. You shoot them at the same time, Moosty. So if you can have 16 tents, which is the most you can have on the map, you set up 16 different zones at once, and basically like 8 to 10 of them are your main zones, and the rest are your exteriors. And whenever you get a level 5, or for like fallow, for example, if you get a level 5 for red deer or bear or stuff like that, it'd be like a 9. You would leave that in your main zone, and then you would just keep doing that until your exteriors shoot down. And then like as the exterior zones become only the smallest they can be, you would move one of the tents to another one, right? Like if one became all 2s for fallow, you'd move that tent to another one, and just keep doing that until everything on your map is managed. And then once you're stacked up a lot, you can go manage the solos. Some people manage the solos first, but yeah. Oh no. Oh no, Hunter. They're so mad. You're permabanned for sure later. You gotta wait for the moderators to wake up. You're definitely gonna get banned because they're gonna think that I sent you to go out of your way to troll, which is just dumb. Some people don't even manage their wolf solos, to be honest. I don't know if you even have to. What's up, Hammond? How you doing, bro? Welcome. Oh, nice, Kyle. What are you doing, bro? I just saw that. What? How did I get that? Oh, I did. Wait, you guys, there's multiple of you. Guys, they're gonna think I sent you. They said that shit about Thrill. They're like, oh, he sent his minions after us. Like, the fuck do they think I am, dude? I ain't Gru. Like, they thought Cork and Thrill were my minions that I sent in there, even though they went in there out of their own will, because I wasn't even in the server at the time. I got a piebald, Hammond. But it was just little. Oh, nice, Kyle. That's sick, bro. I don't know how Thrill hasn't been permabanned yet. Just for, like, association. They're probably not allowed to do that. Just allowed to time him out for saying nothing wrong. You just join on an alt account like I do and just watch every day. Like, if I ever were sad, I just open the fucking Great One Discord. I'm like, thank you, Lord. I know I might not be perfect, but thank you for making me not as dumb as these people. That's forever grateful for that. Absolutely, Bert. It's there just to have fun. I've never said a single message. I'm there just, whenever I have a bad day, just go in there and I'm like, at least it could be way worse than it actually is. Yeah. You can pick which ones are going to be your main zones first, like if they're really consistent and they're like in an open area. For me, I just pick the ones that stack up first because I don't care. Whatever ones, oh, great one. I just pick whatever ones are Is that another small rack, dude? Come on, man. It is. But yeah. I just pick whatever ones stack up first, because I'm not picky. What's the smallest estimate you've seen on one of yours, Cork? I feel like 247 to 255 is pretty fucking low. Yeah, I don't really have reactions. Once you HM'd and you get them every 200 kills, they're not really rare. Who even is my #1 fan? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, I did boar grind a lot. You're doing it on Rev and Thule, so yeah, for sure, Kyle. They spawn in like actual herd zones. YouTube is really bad. Fuck. That's why. It sucks really bad. Yeah, I feel like it's being boosted a little bit by the people that are in this chat that are going in there to actively troll. I'm just gonna make it known that I did not tell them to go in there and do that. They're doing that on their own free will, which is something most Call of the Wild players don't actually have. But yeah, I did not send them in there. They're doing this in their spare time. That's not the great one. That's a mythical, bro. Yes, I did it with feeders. Yeah, you didn't hear the reaction, Kraken? I said, oh, haha, there's a great one. It's another small rack, so that means we gotta go for more. This guy was 247 to 255. I mean, he'll probably score 255. I don't think they can get any lower than that. The only tip is to do HM if you're doing that. Well, it depends on how good you are at aiming on console, but it's pretty hard just from, like, the fact that I'm pretty sure the sensitivity is hella slow on console. Oh my god, guys, look, I'm shaking. It's my 202nd great one, and I'm still so excited. Like, are they deleting messages, Quark? I want to be here. Guys, who the fuck is Redneck from the 616? It's like showed up. I'm the goat. I think he's trolling, but oh, never mind. That is the guy that's from the chat. Hold up. Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at right now, Cork. Like, holy shit, bro. You don't have to find all your zones for boar. You just put them anywhere. It's easier to find them. Like, if you really want to, like, if you're doing herd management especially, you should find your drink zones first and then set the time to the drink zone time. And then put the barrel somewhat close to the drink zones in the open. And then change the time to the feed time, so they're close to the barrel when they come in. Yeah, Kraken, why are you putting fucking diamond? Bro, Spammy, it's not even the right channel. Let's put his diamond fallows in the fucking Great One channel. How have you not been banned yet? I mean, you're doing a very good job at treading the water very, very perfectly. As to not do anything that's bannable. The snow leopards, right? It's grinding them is very hard. You got to shoot them enough times and know where they respawn because they have home ranges. He's trolling, so. They have home ranges like tigers, but I don't know which ones are which. So if you shoot them enough times, you'll figure out where they are and where they respawn. And yeah, I have 4 of them that are level 3 of them that are level 4, 1 of them that's level 5. And that's why I get so many diamonds. It's pretty difficult though. It's not something that everybody's gonna be able to go out and do. You don't have to find every drink zone, only if you're doing HM. If you're doing boars, just show up and put the feeders down. Yeah, and then you leave level 1s. You shoot everything that's on a level 1, basically. You can leave a few level 2s, but I personally didn't, and I don't think Cork did either. And Cork has the most. So, just ignore them, bro. I feel like mine is, because it respawns in the same area every time, but it's on the opposite side of the map. Oh, he did the thing! He did the thing! Oh my god, Corky did the thing! He posted the fucking copy pasta! No way! He did the thing! Let's go! No way! I've been waiting on that. I've been waiting on that for at least a couple weeks. It's been a while since I've seen that. It's all wrong except for one thing, by the way. Just look at the fucking retard copy pasta that's put in the chat. I think the Discord, the official one. You can, if you copy paste that message and post it in the top right, you'll see at least 3 or 4 different people that have said that exact same message word for word. It's like they have it in a document somewhere on their PC. I don't even have 41k harvests. These guys are dumb as fuck. Nah, they're actually like it's not even, they have to be trolling, right? This is like an ultimate troll. Every one of these people is somebody from the chat, right? And they're like playing a really long trolling game. Like every single person in this chat is one of you guys, right? On an alt account, and you're just like, you're playing the long game. There's no way people actually like are that dumb. Alright, Volt. See you later, bro. I'm probably gonna end stream soon. Maybe like 20 more minutes. I'm honestly getting kind of bored. Reading that's probably is gonna be more entertaining than playing the game right now. Matter of fact, that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go now. I was only gonna stream for 3 hours, and I ended up streaming for 3 hours and 14 minutes. But yeah, I'll probably be live tomorrow for this. 'Cause I'm ending earlier. But yeah, see you guys. Everybody have a good night.